Welcome everyone. This is the very first video for this channel. Just to let you know, I've never done this before. I'm a big Magic player. I've been playing for about 3 years or so. I'm in no way a professional player, but I love the game. I watch lots of YouTube videos, and I figured, hey, maybe I should do one too. See how that goes. And I love opening up sealed product and talking about strategies, that sort of thing. I'm in no way a spike, FYI, but I do love to play. So, and by the way, my name is JJ. So, please forgive the quality of the video. This is, like I said, brand new to me. So I figured I get my feet wet and see how it goes. So please be kind, rewind, that sort of thing. But anyway, so the first round videos that I was thinking about posting were the Dragons of Tarkir pre-release kits. I actually got a good deal from Mass Drop. They were selling all 5 kits for like, I think it was like $82 or something like that. That's with shipping included, which was not bad actually. So I figured it'd be kind of cool to kind of like do a unboxing, that sort of thing, but to put a little spin on it. What I thought I would do is, of course, open up the packs and kind of provide some commentary. But I would also kind of like for each pack, maybe kind of tell you what my first pick would be, like if we were in draft or something like that. And then, of course, after all the packs are opened, like if we were in a sealed event, I would walk you through how I would build a sealed deck. FYI, sealed is actually one of my favorite formats. I just love sealed. It's just a combination of opening up fresh booster packs and just really using your noodle on how best to construct a deck. It's one of my favorite formats. FYI, this channel will probably be more geared towards sealed, draft, and standard. I might dabble into some modern, that sort of thing. I'm in no way a professional, as I said, but I think I have some insights. I'm a fairly good player. Not amazing, but fairly good. But anyway, so that's the introduction. I guess we can go ahead and start opening up these packs. So, with each pack, I'll tell you before I open it. I'll tell you the promo that I'm hoping for with Dromoka, or as the mothership would have us call it, Dromoka. I'm actually hoping for Dromoka's command. That'd be really sweet. I actually got one. When I actually went to the pre-release, I did actually get Dromoka's command, which was kind of cool. Oh, if you're brand new to MTG and you're looking for tips or whatnot, I guess I can explain. When you go to a pre-release, you're going to get a kit like this. 5 of the packs, if not all of it, will be from the set that's about to come out. There's a seeded pack that basically is geared toward, it's specifically built for whatever clan you chose. For instance, Dromoka is the white-green clan. It'll have specific cards. That one seeded pack will have specific cards to that clan. So you open up your packs and you just build a deck from it. Honestly, it's pretty simple. It's a 40-card limited deck. The basic formula is 17 lands, 17 creatures, and I think 6 spells or 6 non-creature spells. But we'll get into that later. Not a big deal. So let's go on with this. So let's hope for Dromoka's command. For time's sake, I just went ahead and broke the seal anyway. So let's go ahead and see what we got. Of course, whenever you get a sealed pre-release kit, they give you this welcoming letter. I don't think anyone cares at all. Kind of explains to you how to build the deck, I guess. So it really focuses on +1/+1 counters. Then there was the Dragon Fury game, which, to be completely honest with you, was it was silly. So all right, so let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully, we'll get Dromoka's command. Drum roll, please. Not too shabs. We got Dragon Lord Dromoka. Not too bad. They're pretty foily. Look at that. Also, one of the reasons why I bought the previous kits, pre-release kits, is because of these wonderful D20s. Look how pretty that is. So pretty. Okay, let's go get started. So for the Dragons of Tarkir, sorry, pre-release kits, they actually give you one seeded, I think, is it 3 or 4? I think it's 3, yeah. Yeah. 4, it's 4 Dragons of Tarkir boosters and 1 Fate Reforged. So let's see what we get here. Very nice. Definitely going into the deck if we can help it. Not good. Don't play this if you have the choice. Not bad. As a creature card. You know, I'll put 2 piles here. One, I'm going to play it for sure. One, I'm not going to play it. Well, just 2 piles. One maybe and one not. Actually, not bad. This is actually not great. Inspiring Call. I know it's tempting, indestructible, but it just. You know what? I'll put this as a maybe. We're doing Dromoka, which means we have lots of +1/+1 counters. It's tempting. Okay, this is a maybe. Not bad. This is actually really, really good. I'll explain it later. Pinion Feast is more of a sideboard option, I'm thinking. Tread Upon also very good. Territorial Rock. I'm going to say no to that one. Einok Materialist is really bad. Don't play that. Guardian Shieldbearer is not bad for a bear. Epic Confrontation, that's a for sure. This one's okay. Revealing Wind. Oh, this is really bad. These are fog effects. Yeah, you just don't want this card. Just yeah. And Herald of Dromoka. That's not bad. Okay, so let's continue. Let's go ahead and do another Dragons pack. See what we get. See a Kindled Fury in there. Kindled Fury, probably not. I'm going to put a maybe pile in the middle. Aven Tactician, hold on, you can't really see it, so I'm just going to move this over. Sorry about that. Let me just move this over. You know what? The bad pile, put up there. This is a maybe pile. Okay, there you go. Hand of Silumgar, excellent card. Really good. Death Touch 2/1, really, really good. I'm going to see if I can run that. This one's okay. Servant of the Scale. It's not terrible for a 1-drop, but I'm going to put that as a maybe. We're probably not running blue. It's not a terrible card. Let's just put that as a maybe. That's a pretty good card. That's not a bad card, but I'm not for running blue. This is pretty bad. I'm not going to run that. Twin Bolts, not bad, but we're not running red. The Monuments, I don't know. We're running Sealed, so if we need to fix our mana, this is not a terrible idea, so I'm going to put that as a maybe. Dromoka's Gift, this is actually not bad. Maybe. Also maybe. And that's our rare. Wow, that's actually not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. By the way, as you can tell, I'm also putting prices on here. I'm one of those players that I always look out to see how much value I actually got in terms of money-wise in these decks. So I'm just that type of person. Let's just put these in piles. Let's open up another pack. Our pool's not bad so far. Our pool's not bad. Not bad at all. Lightwalker, actually, it's pretty solid. I'm going to say we're going to do a lot of +1/+1 counters. He's definitely going to get flying at some point. Wandering Tomb Shell, it's a 1/6. It's not terrible. Volcanic Rush, probably not. I don't know if we're going to run red. 3/1. 3/1s for 2, just in general. They're always playable. They're always not bad. They're probably going to trade up. Well, no, that's not true. They may trade up. I would probably get them out early if you can. See if you can at least trade up. Never trade down, meaning that don't get like a 1/1. Don't trade for a 1/1 or something. Same thing here. Servant of Scales and maybe Contradict. Maybe. This is a bad card. I'm gonna go maybe. Probably not running blue anyway. Maybe. Sarkin's Triumph, probably. Oh, Rending Volley. Oh. I'm gonna see if I can run that, because that's it. Ooh, we got a Thunderbreak Regent. Sweet. The Pro Tour actually just ended, and Thunderbreak Regent is one of the breakout cards, so I'm pretty happy to have this. You know what? We might have to start running red. And a land. And a morph token. Wow, Thunderbreak Regent. Not too shabby. That's the thing with sealed. You never know what you're gonna get, and the idea is, you're supposedly supposed to run white green, but stuff like this happens, and it's like, well, you got a Thunderbreak Regent, really solid, 4/4 for 4 flying. So, this one's okay. It's not bad. Impact Tremors. That's a maybe. I might be running red. Red dash creatures. This is actually not a bad card either. This one's just terrible. I'm not running that. Also, remember, we talked about the fog effects. Sarkon's Rage is not a bad removal spell. Vile Dragonfire. The artifacts, just in general, aren't great. I never run them if I can help it, unless they do something like fixed mana or something. You have to give me more value than this thing does. Really good card. I'm gonna see if I can run that. Dance of the Skywise is okay. Inox Survivalist, one of the best blue uncommons in this set. This is crazy, crazy good. We had some solid blue creatures. And, really good card. It's not in our colors, really. I'm going to see if I can run it. We'll see. And a foily. Marshhulk. Or Marshhulk Sutcliffe. I guess inside joke for MTGers. Anyway, not a bad card. Yeah, that's maybe really. Foily and Tucker. Got 2 more packs left. Our pool's not bad. Could be worse. Running Dromoka would be probably a good idea. We might have to go Abzan, just because. Harsh Sustenance is a very solid card. Very solid removal. I'm going to see if I can run that. Pressure Point, not bad. Also gives a cantrip, gives you card advantage. Whisk Away is actually not terrible. This one's okay. No, none of these enchantments are good. Goblin Heel Cutter is actually not bad. I'm going to see if I can run that. Map the Waste. Okay, normally this is not great, but there's a very good strong possibility we're going to be running 3 colors. This is a maybe. I hate saying that, but maybe. Collateral Damage, Formless Nurturing. I'm going to say no. No to this one. This is very good. Also very good. Friendly Fire. I'm going to say no to this. I'm going to say no to this. It's not that great. Oh, maybe. It's technically... Yeah, I guess it's... No, it's not even really removal. So, what's our rare? It's black. Oh, wait, no, sorry. We got one more. Sorry, got one more. This one's okay. It has Delve, but I don't want to say no to this because you get to return a card. So I'm going to say maybe to this. So, yeah. So our rare is a Planeswalker. I'm going to... Wow, I think I know what it is. Oh, snap. It's an Ugin. Holy shit. It's an Ugin. Wow. That is solid. I'm going to see if I can play Ugin. That changes our game plan a little bit. Important land, we might have to use this. Wow, we got an Ugin. That is pretty solid. Yeah, this pre-release pack is not bad at all. Wow, I'm pretty happy. Ugin right now, I believe, is running 30-35 right now, so that's pretty solid. So, Student Ochitai is actually not terrible. As a 2/4 body, he's going to block a whole bunch of stuff. And as an extra benefit, this is actually, was it the Pillarfield Ox thing? The Pillar Field Ox was basically the same converted mana cost for, it says it 2/4, I believe that's right. And it was also a common, but this one actually gives you an extra little thing saying that if you cast a non-creature spell, it doesn't have to be resolved, cast it, you gain 2 life. That's actually pretty relevant. Plus a nice booty to block. So I'm going to say maybe to that one. Shaman Goblin is a maybe. Maybe. This one's not bad. It's a cheap enchantment, so actually, because it's so cheap, I really consider it more like an instant, because the effect is just so, you know. But it's actually not bad. I'm going to put that as a maybe. Negate's pretty good. I've played it in limited. Glade Watcher is also not terrible. Shape the Sands is not great. If we're running blue. There's a strong possibility we are running 3 colors, so I'm going to say yes to this. Summer Prowler is just okay. Alright, so coming to the uncommons. He's alright. I'm not sure if we're going to be running blue, but he's actually not terrible. I mean, he gets +2/+2. It's like his super prowess if you cast a non-creature spell. I'm going to say maybe. Explosive Vegetation. Here's the deal. This is actually really not bad for a couple of reasons. One of it is that you get to put tutor up 2 lands that you need. This is great for fixing your mana base. Plus, if you get those 2 lands, then it's less likely that you'll pick them up on the draw. So it sort of filters out your draws in a way. So this is actually not bad. I'm definitely going to see if I can run that. Silk Wrap is removal. That's conditional. And our rare. Prerogative. We've got some decent blue stuff, so we might be running blue. We'll see. So I'm going to put that as maybe. Land. Okay. Well, that's part 1. When I come back, I'm going to go ahead and kind of walk you through my thought process when building a sealed 40-card deck. So, and see you back later. Okay, everyone, I am back for part 2 of the video. So in this segment, I'm going to explain my choices for constructing this 40-card deck. Remember I said 17 creatures, 17 lands approximately, give or take, and about 6 spells, give or take. Now, to let you know, I did most of the work obviously off camera, and we did get a Thunderbrick Regent, which is a very powerful card. The problem is I did not have enough red cards to support it. Now, this is just my personal opinion, but I think it's solid advice. Even if you have a fantastic bomb that you want to run, it's not worth jeopardizing the integrity of your deck just to put that card in. And I just didn't have enough creatures or spell. The other one that came close was blue. The problem with blue was I just didn't feel there was enough creatures there that I felt were big enough threats on the board. And it was kind of like, well, green was pretty good. Well, because there weren't enough blue creatures that I thought were worth it. I mean, we had the Scholar, which was very solid. But aside from the Scholar, everything else was just kind of So I actually ended up being, of course, green and white, but black was very solid. Why? Because of Ultimate Price. Ultimate Price is incredibly solid. I mean, removal is premium here. This is one of the most premium removal spells you can get in this format. It's just amazing. Now, granted, it doesn't hit multicolored creatures, but that doesn't matter much when most of these creatures, especially in this format, are monocolored anyway. You won't see a lot of multicolored creatures. So this will have plenty of targets. And for one black, one colorless, this is premium. I had to figure out a way to get this. Plus, I had other great stuff too, as you can see, like Butcher's Glee. For 3 mana, that seems like a lot, but you know, it basically is it's a trade up, really, because even with smaller creatures, it pumps the power, it generates, and gives it lifelink. That's a lot of value. You know, I mean, I'm going to kill your dude. My dude's going to survive. I'm going to get life out of it as well. And your guy's gone. It's pretty solid. So, Anyway, and when constructing this deck, you gotta think about your curve. Curve as in like um, how many 1-drops, how many 2-drops, and 3-drops. The perfect curve basically goes like an increasing arc, right? Meaning that you have a lot more 1, 2-drops and then less on the higher. As you can see, my curve is not super fantastic. By the way, all these are creatures, obviously, and all these are my non-creature spells. So, I mean, I have a few creatures up here, like Dromoka, the mud draggers, and the shell hide dragon. To be fair, though, the shell hide dragon is more of a 3 because I'm most probably going to morph him. And the muck draggers is really somewhere along here because it has delve. So, yeah, but the curve is not terrible. Um, 2-drops are probably where you want to be anyway. So, yeah, this is actually not a bad curve, at least I don't think so. So we have some pretty solid removal. In terms of land, here's the deal. This is very important. Since we're going to see if we can try to cast Ugin, okay, the 17 land thing probably may not work. So what I would probably suggest to you, I know I said 17, but in my personal opinion, I really do think you might want to run an extra land. So your extra land might be the Evolving Wilds because we're running 3 colors. This is going to help fix your mana. So this could be your 18th land. In terms of splitting up the other ones, we are heavy white. So however you're splitting up, just make sure that you pay very close attention to white. If I were to do this right now, since we're running 17, I might do like 7 white, 5 green, 5 black. I might do something along those lines. So that's really up to you, though. I might, I do think 18 lands is probably a good idea just to consider. But yeah, you might want to think about that one. So, but anyway, we got the Evolving Wands, which is very key here. That really helps us. In this deck, this is going to be the 18th land to help us with our mana. So, but yeah, that's the deck here. And this is basically a basic formula is 17, 6, and 17. But like I said, because we're doing 3 colors, that changes things a bit. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm going to go ahead and do the other 4 clans. Just in general, this has been this pre-release kit was not too bad. I went ahead and of course put in a running total of how much value we got, and I gotta say we got a pretty good value here considering what I paid for and how much value we actually got out of this. So that makes me pretty happy. Plus, this is a fairly fun deck to play. There's no special notes here. Ugin I may not be able to play, but like I said, by putting an extra land, I think that might help. To let you know, in terms of sideboarding, Pinion Feast is in my sideboard. Just because this is a dragon themed type deck doesn't necessarily mean your opponent's going to have that many dragons, or if any at all, to be honest. So that's definitely a sideboard thing. I also have a lot more creatures, black creatures that I might want to put in just in case it's maybe a slower deck and I just want to like jam in. Or and there's also, of course, if it's a slower deck and I want to just ramp up higher, I have the explosive vegetation to put my lands into play and just ramp faster. So that was the other thing too. If I was actually running this in an actual pre-release, I would probably think about putting the explosive vegetation anyway, so I can get to this dude faster. So that's something I'm thinking about. So the other thing I wanted to make mention is synergy. You always want to have some sort of synergy in your decks. Obviously with Dromoka, it's all about counters. Like this dude, if he dies, you put X counters on another creature where X is the actual counters on him, that sort of thing. Lightwalker gets a counter, has flying, that sort of thing. So yeah, on my sideboard is also Dromoka's Gift, so I was thinking about that as well. This is by no means, it's just a starting place to figure out what to do. So, but yeah, synergy is very important. Think about how, not necessarily combo, you can't really do combos in limited, or, it's just very hard to do. Constructed, of course, you can do combos all day. But in limited, if you can do some sort of synergistic deck, basically cards that work together, you're more likely to be successful if they work together. So anyway, so that's pretty much it. If you have any comments, feel free down below. Like I said, this is my very first video. I've had fun doing it, so I might do more. I might post some deck tech stuff for standard. I personally think right now the standard environment is quite fun. There's just so many tools. We haven't even gotten to Magic Origins yet, so there's just so many things you can do. There's just not one deck, I guess aside from Absent, that really dominates. So it's just a lot of fun, and in a limited draft, drafting dragons, Fate is a whole lot of fun too. So I might do some more videos on that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and look for the next video, which would be one of my favorite clans at the moment is Ojutai. All right, see you then.